How's it going, guys? Jack Matt here with the Toasty Bros, and today we're taking a look at a $265 gaming PC from Walmart.
It has RGB, it's an office computer, but can it actually game? We're about to find out, but first, a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Coolermaster and their super cool SFX 1300 watt power supply built with quality in mind, featuring 100% Japanese capacitors, full bridge LLC and DC to DC technology, ATX 3.0 support for the latest RTX 40 and 30 series graphics cards, along with having super clean, fully modular power supply cables to make a premium power supply that is leading the SFX power supply industry in power and design. It can also be used in standard ATX cases, not just ITX cases with the included bracket. To learn more about this awesome, innovative power supply, please check the link in the description down below. And big thanks again to Coolermaster for sponsoring today's video. Hi guys. So yeah, right here is a PC we got from Walmart.com for $269. Features a i5 quad-core processor. I've heard that so many times before. And a GT 1030, but is it any good for gaming?
Yeah, and it actually apparently comes with peripherals, and it's BTO. We've seen this before.
Yes, BTO. It's been a bit since we've seen this before though, but yeah.
So we get an RGB mouse that has 4 buttons, and it's an ergonomic two-handed design. You ever used your mouse like this, guys?
Jonah, have you gamed with 2 hands?
But yeah, it's just a fancy way of probably saying that it's ambidextrous. So that's all right.
And we have a BTO. I just almost threw it. BTO. Yeah, look what happened here. We got a little bit of a dent in here, but you know, it's cool. I do like that they used the expandable foam for this entire packaging. That's kind of cool. But yeah, basic keyboard. I had a second there. It sounded mechanical, but I was like, there's no way.
It's like that MIM cam.
There's no way. Yeah, so mechanical, very basic. Honestly, oh god, that's definitely one of the cheaper keyboards I felt. But you know what? It's included in a PC that's under $300. So you know what? It'll at least get you up and running if you don't have anything to start with.
Yeah, it's definitely just membrane, by the way. We're just kind of joking. I wouldn't even call it MIM
not
cam.
Even close. Look at that power cord all wrapped up.
Used power cord, although it does look very long, so that's kind of nice, and that just fell out.
Based on the reviews, there is a 5-star saying this thing is amazing, and then there's a 1-star saying it stopped working. So we could be anywhere on that side.
Yeah, hopefully we're like in between the spectrum.
This does not look at all like the advertising already.
Look at no, it doesn't.
Look, this is not even the same thing.
Isn't the picture of like a see-through side panel?
Yes.
Now it does have like the front that we're used to seeing, almost like a Skytech kind of deal.
This video just took a turn because let's just go back to this listing real quick because I did not. Okay, do these look the same?
Oh wow, that's like not even the same.
It's not even close.
Is this even an HP?
I think it's an HP. But that's not even close to the same view. This looks like a fake rendering at this point. Like, I don't know how well Jonah can see that, but I don't know, man. Like,
yeah, that panel is definitely
this is a little sus.
Let's see what brand this is.
It's getting really sus. Okay, is this being marketed as used? Because there's a difference between refurbing and that's just downright bad for a used hard drive. Oh my god.
I want to see how old this thing is. How do I get this?
It does say. Do you like how they said it's refurbished and reimagined?
Oh.
That's a way to do it.
So this is a Seagate Barracuda that's 1,000 gigs, and it is from, let's see, 09 of 2013.
Okay.
This PC might be as old as some of the people watching this video.
Great, that dust is foul. So we review a lot of these like office computers, and in all honesty, I bought the one that I did because I thought the design was kind of unique and looked clean with like the cutout on the side, RGB down the front. This is totally different. I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy, and it's, what just happened?
Nothing. Accidentally, piece of the.
I like how this is all taped together right now.
What is this? Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna go over like what's in this thing because now I have to.
Because now he has to, because he has to take everything apart at this point.
So 1 terabyte hard drive. I assume no SSD.
We were advertising SSDs.
Oh, were we? Okay,
we'll in there,
try to find it.
This is the. I just gotta point out this too. This is the product detail page. Like this is the longest like paragraph explaining.
Like, it says it's a 6500.
i5 6500. Okay, that makes sense. Put that in the title, please, though. Just please. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I think it's a good way of like if they need to change the listing ever, just keeping it generic. But yeah, we hate that. A lot of companies do this, and we've never been a fan.
They clearly spray painted because there's like overspill right there. How does this open,
bro?
He's trying to learn.
Okay, their RGB strip is stopping me from opening it.
What company? This is SJ Computers. I feel like we've had SJ Computers before.
It's so weird though because it's a BTO, which we've definitely seen them before as well.
Yeah, it's being sold by SJ, but I just can't get over the design difference.
It has an NVMe from BTO, 512 gig.
Okay, so that's good. At least an NVMe. NVMe with a hard drive that's ancient.
Yeah, the hard drive just shouldn't even be. 512 gigs like plenty. I feel like for RAM we have it looks like 2 8 gig Samsung sticks, or sorry, HP sticks, and they're Kingston brand.
Okay.
I honestly didn't even know that they ever kind of worked together. And then let's see if our cooler looks kind of clean underneath or not. I would not be surprised if they didn't replace the thermal paste.
Based on that hard drive, I don't think there's much refurbishing actually done. We'll definitely test it with our gameplay so we can thermally see if, well, they did anything with it. Because if it's running really hot, then clearly the thermal paste is ancient.
No, that graphics card's definitely going to run hot.
Oh God, look, it's
it actually
right
has a
there.
fan. Yeah, I mean, and you get it. Oh, actually, once this thing is facing upright, gravity's going to be like this.
Oh man. So
I mean,
it's
a GT 1030, so it'll probably be fine, but like it's not going to run
there's like
very cool.
no air coming in that thing.
Yeah,
man,
we'll definitely leave it as is, but yeah, and then supposedly 6th Gen i5, which I do believe because it does have M.2 and everything and Wi-Fi built in, which they didn't really do that. Oh, here's that piece I dropped.
He found it.
All right, yeah.
So let's put it all back together, but so far, to say I'm disappointed, it would be an understatement, because I would have been okay with the fact that, oh, the hard drive looks kind of old, oh, this looks like, it actually looked like the picture. It is way off from the picture, which is pretty bad. I don't think it was a mistake. Maybe we'll reach out to the seller for the fun of it and be like, hey, this doesn't look like the picture, what do you have to say about it? And see if they're just like, oh, well, it actually is supposed to look like this. Maybe we'll include that in the video as well, but yeah, I guess we're gonna get it put back together, turn it on, see what the RGB looks like that they actually gave us. Wow. I will say the RGB diffusion's pretty good.
Cool. I like how it goes on the edge too.
It's cool, but I'm still mad. I'm still gonna be mad about it because I was lied to.
Where's our see-through side panel?
Yeah, where's our see-through? That's the big thing. I'd be okay if there was this and the see-through side panel, but there's no see-through side panel and the front's totally different. So I don't know, but we're gonna see if it actually works as a gaming PC. It is a GT 1030 and a 6th Gen i5, so it's gonna be pretty limited already, but it is $260. So we're gonna load up some games, see if it works, and well, just maybe reach out to the seller and see if we can get an explanation on why we didn't get what we paid for.
Over to the benchmark station. All right, guys, we're playing some Rocket League. I'm gonna show you guys the settings real quick. We are currently on 1920x1080 on quality, basically kind of like medium settings, I guess you could say, because this game doesn't really have that kind of deal.
Ooh.
So basically, we're getting 100 FPS, but it doesn't feel like 100. It definitely feels like chunky.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the non-high refresh rate monitor.
The frame times are a little bit higher. They're not like running really low, so definitely some chunkiness going on there. But it is a GT 1030 again, so that's kind of what we expected. What we didn't expect was the reply from this seller when we told them that the PC looked nothing like the image. I'm gonna read the email for you guys. Thank you for reaching out to us. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. Please be advised that your computer you have ordered is a G2 HP, but the one you received is the upgraded version, the G3. Only the cosmetics are different, which do not interfere with the operation and capabilities of this computer. It is requested that you may please use it as the upgraded version. The HP might be different, but the RGB isn't. There's no cutout for the RGB. So, I mean, I guess we can't really argue too much with it because they did give us an upgraded HP, but all the modifications that make you want to buy these are different. So, a little iffy on there. You let us know what you think of that, but Jackson's just scoring goals right now.
I'm not gonna lie, as a seller, genius move, because it's like, how can you really argue with it as a buyer? The only thing that we feel is that we literally did not get what was pictured. Like, that's what we wanted. We wanted a see-through side panel, or at least not even see-through, just what the picture had, which was kind of like a little RGB-ified side panel, and it's literally not there. So it's like, I get that you guys are saying it's upgraded, but why didn't you tell us first if that was the case, you know? It's
really the cutout on the side, because it was advertised of having a RGB cutout. If the front was different and the cutout was still there, I probably wouldn't have really cared, but the fact that some people might be buying it for the cutout, and this guy's gonna forfeit. Like, this guy is just gonna leave, is a little bit misleading, and well, you let us know what you think of that down below. But
it almost kind of feels like they tried to make us feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel bad for even asking.
But we
like,
gave you the
God,
upgraded version.
Like, use it.
Use
Gosh.
the upgraded version. God, guys.
You know?
I will say that 1030 is not nearly as warm as I thought it was going to be when we were looking at how the fan is like really pressed up on that power supply. I was expecting in the 90s. We're in like 78-degree territory, so just goes to show you that 25-watt GT 1030 doesn't cause a lot of heat. And GG's.
I want to touch it.
GT 1030 can play Rocket League. Barely. Not too shabby. Let's move on to the next game, which I don't even remember what I installed. Let's see what I installed.
Let's find out.
All right, guys, we are now in good old Fortnite, and we're on performance settings, 1080p, medium view distance, medium textures with meshes off. And we are at 100% render scale, by the way. Why does it say 0? Wait.
Is it performance?
It's performance? Well, why did it say 0? That's definitely not accurate. Okay, we're at 100. What, was it 0? Excuse me? What does that even mean?
It was like glitching out.
I think it was glitching out, but we're dropping in, and the FPS is kind of what we expect. GT 1030, ladies and gentlemen, with an i5 6500, which that 6500, I will say, because we mentioned this before, from like 2nd gen all the way up to like 6th gen, there wasn't like a dramatic difference, especially with just the quad-core i5s, until kind of at a period where they were just dominating AMD so much that they just didn't make dramatic improvements with the i5s. And it does show in some games, especially games that do like at least 6 cores or a 4-core 8-thread. So yeah, we're gonna deal with some stuff loading in, but on performance settings, it should help us out a bit. Why are you missing every shot?
Ooh,
frostbitten. Oh no.
That might be a real player.
Ah! How long can I do this?
Oh god, you're being shot by someone else. Run!
Ah! EMP! Oh, no! Oh, a banana! With this cheap PC, we're not going to push it in Cyberpunk because we know it's not designed for that. And they actually didn't advertise it for that, so I do give them credit, like higher end games. We'll run Rainbow Six Siege and kind of talk about this PC and the things we don't like about it, hence the computer not being exactly what we thought it was going to be.
Alright guys, we just got done benchmarking this tiny little gaming PC, and overall, it did pretty well. We still are a little upset about the whole seller situation, that it was an upgrade, which I guess some could argue that it was, but we just feel like we were a little misled.
And the fact that, yeah, I guess the average person who bought this and was going to get it for the specs and the price point probably wouldn't care, but me selfishly wanted the computer to show up with that cutout on the side panel and a totally different design that we haven't seen before. We've seen stuff like this many times, but yeah, you know what? It is what it is. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. If you want to buy this thing, check the link in the description as well to go to Walmart's website to buy this computer, and let us know if there's any other weird computers out there you want to see us review here on the channel.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
This PC right here will be available at PCBros.tech with a 1-year warranty.
PC Bros Tech, it's our gaming PC company where we sell gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. Use code ToastyBros if you want to check out, save 2% on your next purchase, and you may or may not be able to get a button. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace out.